Hi, puzzle platformers thread. Okay, so Matt didn't show everything in Antichamber. Some of that, he was aware of that, but he missed, like, there's more than he thinks he didn't show. Start with, I need the red gun for some of this, so I'm just going to get that first, which also gives me a good opportunity to show what the speed run would look like, assuming you did it without pausing to explain anything and much faster. It's mostly what he actually did. It's just there's the path from the blue gun to the green gun is obviously much different to what he did, and the path to the path to from the green gun to the yellow gun is much different, and so is the yellow to the red. So to get to the blue gun, obviously you just jump straight down and walk into the darkness. To get to the green gun, you go through here with the leapfrog. Pick up the green gun, and here's where Matt started fumbling a bit. So Matt tried to find the butterfly effect, which is one of the ways you can get in, and faster than going to the one that has the actual full light in the fuse thing. A faster way, though, is to go to a jump too far, run across this side, go through here, walk across this bridge, and if you're a speedrunner, you'd be like running in small increments so that you could get across it as fast as possible. Come in through here. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is only 6. Anyway, come into managing resources. Not like that. Not like that either. 10, 12. Pretty sure that's enough. Grow a few more so we can get in through here. That was perfectly enough. And then link in a chain reaction. This is the fastest way to get from green to yellow. And this is the actual solution, or one of the actual solutions, that uses the green gun instead of just pulling them out with the yellow gun, which is what Matt did. As Matt correctly figured it out, the puzzle is that all of the fuses are different lengths, and so you can artificially lengthen the shorter ones so that they are all the same length, and then take out the one middle one, and that would then make all of them disappear at once. I never did that, and I was told that the way that I did it must not be the actual intended solution, because it shouldn't rely on timing so much. But whatever actually solves it, which is what the developer agreed on. I just looked at the fact that this one is the longest, that is second longest, and then it's this one and then this one, and just took them out in that order. Damn it, that was badly timed. That was just badly clicked. There we go. Then we go pick up the yellow gun. Now from here, I actually should go back into I like to move it. So from I like to move it, you can go to the ground floor. And from the ground floor, you can go start climbing the tower. And that's what Matt did, and that's a perfectly valid way to do it. which in fact it was the intended way to do it. What someone on the internet found is that from here there is just enough space, just enough to pick up exactly one cube, and if you fire it upwards and then exit, come back out to the antechamber, you can see, well, you can see from here, hopefully it's big enough on the screen to see, above the L there is that cube that we just fired, because this isn't a static image, this is actually a sort of rendered image of what's actually in that area. But we fire the block up to here, take it to here, and bypass the entire tower and all of the up-down shenanigans, because this takes us straight to that one puzzle outside the red gun. And then we pick up the red gun. And from there, well, with the two that we have now, we can drop down to Leap of Faith, jump from there down to a jump too far, and go into the exit corridor and start the chase. But first, I want to show some... first, show the actual exact mechanic of the red gun. Because you don't need a whole lot of blocks to make more, you only need exactly 2. Because what it does is it takes one of the blocks that you have in the gun and spits it out as the middle block, and then it takes the 4 surrounding blocks, so it takes all the other blocks that you have in the gun and surrounds that one block. So when you have 2 blocks, it turns it into 5, because 1 goes in the middle and then the other one is put on all 4 sides. When you have 5, it makes however many that is, because 1 is in the middle and then 1, 2, 3, 4 go on the outsides. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, what it means is that you only ever actually need 2 to create a limitless supply. Now, this is what Matt was aware that he didn't show, because it's not really a puzzle. Well, it's only just a puzzle, because the puzzle is figuring out how you need to move to get the spheres to make a gap that you can get through. And what you need to do is let them all come to rest. When they all come to rest, you can, and all of the blocks heal themselves, then you have the highest chance of them creating a gap that you can run through. At some point. If I don't get this in the next maybe 10 seconds, I'm just going to dissolve into when I actually get through. But this is what it is, and I just want to show the developer secret behind it, because it's actually a really cool developer secret of all the ones that there are. This is one of my favorites. Okay, so once you get through all of that bullshit, you come into this room. Where, oh, wrong way round. Where you get to have a look at the shader code, which I think is the coolest developer secret of all of them. I mean, literally all of the developer secrets have been Alexander Bruce just laying all of the mechanics and behind-the-scenes development stuff out bare for you. He has nothing to hide, and it's I think that's just awesome. Okay, I don't know where this is. Don't think there's a way to get in there yet, as far as I know. This might be somewhere... It's very likely that that's somewhere that's already been... somewhere that you already see when you go through somewhere else. But that's just from a different angle. I'm not going to waste time going there. What else was there? Oh yes, okay, so this is one that they missed just because the map kind of tricked them. At least I think it did. Yeah. So you can do this with the blue gun. I'm just doing it, but with the red gun, this is going to be so much easier. Right, that'll do. So when you do this with the blue gun, you end up coming in here with 3 blocks, and you would ideally do the puzzle, eventually figure it out so that you can take all 3 with you. So that instead of going this way, you can come into this door. Except that's... Oh, sorry, no, you can do that with the blue gun, but that's pointless because you need the red gun to actually get... Or it has red blocks up there, but you need at least the yellow gun to get through there. I think it's got the red gun there because you need the red gun to actually get enough blocks. I don't know why I was getting ready to snake them through. There's 2 here already. Whoops. Anyway, this is another dead end. Under construction, door doesn't open. What's the sign say? Probably the most applicable thing to the entire game. And if you try to find a deeper meaning, you're kind of missing the point. Now, take those. And what you would then be able to do, having come through here with 3 blocks, you would put 1 here. Come through here and open this. Just trying to remember, because this should be possible with the blue gun. Just trying to remember where you get enough blocks from. No, you only end up with 3. Okay, it's entirely possible that this is something that you're not supposed to figure out until you get the red gun. Oh no, that's right, because if you come down here, I'm sure maybe there's an extra block you can get down here. So I'm pretty sure that's right. You come down here and get this 1 extra block with the blue gun. That's something else that the mats didn't show, and I'm pretty sure that's just because... Oh, no. Okay, damn it. Oh, yes, I did get through. So it says that because you would probably have jumped far, you probably have sprung yourself down, and then it would have gone up and you would have been screwed. So you come down here, you hold it down, take that one extra block, come up here, then with that one plus the 3 that you get from Logic 101, you now have 4 blocks that you can take through to open this up. I could take the red blocks through, but we don't need to. And we get to this room. This one is called Now You See It. So we have this block behind glass and this door. What would happen the first time you go through it, most likely, is you'd walk around, pick up the blue block, come back around, oh hey, it's a different door. And you'd go through it. And that's the other entrance into Don't Look Down. And then you come back out and it's this area. What you're supposed to do is look at it such that you can still see that door. Pick up the blue block, plug it in, I'm not saying anything because I'm assuming that you can all actually read it, but that might be a dangerous assumption on my part. If you can't, I'll just write down what all the signs say, I guess. And then, hey, you're back where you get to go to the green gun. So there's 3 entrances to get to the green gun, as well as 3 to get to the yellow gun. And that one is probably faster than the original method that you're supposed to use. Nah, not that. That's from Leapfrog. That's the fastest one. The one that you go through this way, where you run through a series of doors to get 1 extra block that you then use to hold the doors open, that everyone might remember watching. So this is slightly faster, but not the fastest. Was there anything else? Yes, that one with the failing door was called being an entrepreneur. I believe that was it. But yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and there's also the fact that that one puzzle in that final sequence, the one with the doors that the doors that had the lasers that you needed to take the blocks off of. I'm pretty sure everyone's already pointed it out to Matt that it was like that's what you needed to do in that room, and what he could have done instead is filled it all in and then just used the mouse button to drag all of them out, except it was a thing that actually opened the doors. That would have also worked. Yeah, I believe that was all of the stuff that he missed. Just that one developer secret here with the shader code. And final hurdle. That's odd. If this was the final hurdle, I don't know, because I clicked onto that and it's given me this solution where it's already solved. Maybe it was it's in reference to this, which it might be because I don't see now. Yeah. So that one is it gives you the 3 blocks to start off with. You have to take them. and figure out how to... I'm trying to do this without multiplying the blocks. I'm actually seeing that would be quite difficult. See if I can figure this out. Nope, that's closed it. Okay, but so I'm going to see if I can figure this out, and I'll probably keep it recording. But that's basically all the stuff that you missed. Just this stuff in the lower right section of the map, and that developer secret. And apart from that, well done, guys, because you got basically everything else as far as I recall. Here, let me see here, because this is actually really, really tricky if you're just using the one gun. Aha! Right now, prop that up, take that out, both of those stay up, take that, take that, come through, bounce down, leave one there, put these two in, take the fourth one, and then you have all four. No, I had never solved that the way well, I say the way it's intended to be. I never solved it without just multiplying all the blocks. That's actually really that's really fiendish. I like to do that to you. And it's called the final hurdle. I guess it's called the final hurdle because that's like the... If you can make it through that with just the blue gun, then you should basically be set to be able to solve all of the other blue gun puzzles. Also, you solve it, and then you come through, and you do... And then you do the, you see it, and then you get the green gun. So yeah, doing it with the blue gun would definitely not have been as fast as just going to leapfrog. And there's that. Oh! That's an interesting thing that I should show because it is really... It's sort of one of those... It was a thing that I accidentally discovered. Going behind the curtain sort of thing. Let's see. Yeah, let me fall down here. Oh, no, wait, that was... Wrong thing to do. So what I want to do... No, not that either. Crap. I keep getting my order of operations wrong. Okay. I want to look here. Back away. Make it disappear. So. I'm just putting that there. And now I'm going to fall down. And now if you look, so this is something that I actually talked to the developer Alexander Bruce with at PAX, was that it's partially portals, and also, this is what he does a lot of the time, is that he would make multiple static versions of the same room, and he would teleport you from one to the other, because in a way that you would never know, that you'd normally never notice, because he'd know that you were always looking in the right direction, such that you'd never see it. So when you look, so this is with the room without the eye. Now when I look up, that's the room with the eye, and it appears. That's about the most obvious place that you can see that in effect. I can't really think of any others at the moment. Oh, no, actually, another good one is, and I think he might have fixed this now, is that it's hard to explain. When you climb the tower, there are points, and Matt noticed this in the LP, where you can see the red gun when you're kind of nearing the top of the tower. And I have to go through and show it like this. Oh, piss off. God damn it, fine. The description that the red gun basically shoots puzzle solutions is fairly apt when you are dealing with puzzles that are meant to be solved by the other guns. Nope. Nope, god damn it. For as smart as I felt like when I figured out exactly how the block multiplication worked with the red gun, I still haven't been able to figure out exactly what parameters it's looking for when you spit them out, for which direction it goes in. Is it from level 6 that you can see it? No, it's from level 7. God. Man, I should have just come here and figured it out. Screw it. I'm gonna just do it this way. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the much easier way you solve it. You gather some blocks and then just make a straight line there. Okay, from 7... Yeah, he fixed it now. This was entirely a waste, so I might just cut it out. Okay, so I just cut out the part where I went and climbed the tower, because that was really boring. So what it used to be, before he patched it, was that the red gun, even when you had the red gun, you could see it floating through here, because these were two separate static rooms, again. But he's now fixed that. So that's another example of it. Or an even better, more apt example would be this whole going up and down bit in the tower. Because you go down, and then you go up and then down, and the room changes at parts that you don't even recognize it's changing, or that you're teleporting rather, because he knows that you're looking in a certain direction where you would never see any change. But anyway, that's and when you start doing some sequence breaking stuff, sequence breaking in massive air quotes. Anyway, the map kind of gets a little bit weird because of the way you're passing through. I mean, you can see it here. This is laying the foundation. This bit right here, but we never went into any of the exits. We just went from I can do anything to laying the foundation. and then went into the developer secret. So we never left to any of the rooms that are directly adjacent from it. So it doesn't have it on the map. It's kind of weird. But anyway, that, as far as I know, is everything, including is everything that the Antichamber Let's Solve didn't cover. So it's basically these things, these like couple of rooms here, and then the developer secret. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Did I really waste that much time on it? Holy shit.